Well, it's a new week, which can only mean one thing. It's time for another Can We Profit video, and this time, the conclusion of Dragon Ball Super. What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the Table of Madness, and today it is finally here, the conclusion of Can We Profit Dragon Ball Super Edition. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, if you are new here, please consider hitting that subscribe button. While you're at it too, don't forget to smash that like button on your way in here. And for those of you that are returning subscribers to this channel, please do me a big favor, share this video with just at least one person. We are getting very close to 500 subscribers, and I remember, if we get to 500 subscribers, I will be doing another giveaway, so keep that in mind. So we're getting very, very close. So I cannot be more excited about that. Thank you guys so much that have been subscribing to the channel, that have been liking all my videos, that have been commenting. I really do appreciate it. We are growing at a very good rate, and I just couldn't be more happier about that. Very excited for the future of this channel. So like I said, get to 500 subscribers, I'll be doing another giveaway. So again, if you're new here, subscribe to the channel. Doesn't cost you a damn thing. Just go ahead and hit that button. Takes you only a couple of seconds, and then boom. Now, of course, before we get into the booster box openings and all that fun stuff and stuff like that, I just want to do a quick recap of what happened parts 1 and 2, and of course the link is in the description for both parts 1 and 2, so if you're interested and you haven't watched any of that and you're kind of confused as why you see part 3, which is the finale of this series, parts 1 and 2, of course, always link in the description. And of course, if you guys want to follow me on social media, Instagram, BT Madness, link also in the description. Or if that's not enough for you, Discord channel. We have a Discord that we have created, I have helped create it with my friend Jester's Jester. He's a Twitch streamer. Link is in that description as well. He is going to be a featured guest on this channel. I am frequently on his Twitch TV channel. We're constantly making content, live streaming video games, PC games, stuff like that. So if you're interested in that kind of stuff, link in the description for all of that. Now, of course, like I said, I want to get to the quick recap of what happened in parts 1 and 2. Those of you that don't know, Can We Profit is a series where, like I said, I buy a case of booster box products, rip everything open, then we see if we can actually turn and burn a profit. Now, of course, expectations of stuff like this is never to just break the bank or never to just, get rich quick scheme. It's none of that stuff. It's actually just to show you guys what good value looks like. And I think I've demonstrated that pretty well so far in parts 1 and 2. So, again, quick recap. Boxes 1 through 4, total value pulled was $201.20. Boxes 5 through 8, $226.45. So a little bit better than the first part. And of course, keep that in mind that that is a total of $427.65. And to put that into perspective, I paid $400 for this case. So to answer the question already of can we profit, the answer is yes. Yes, you can. Now, of course, that is because I did spend a reasonable amount on this booster box product. And I didn't, break the bank with it. Of course, you're not always going to be able to find stuff this cheap, but I was able to find it this cheap. And that's why I'm showing you guys what good value looks like. And I'm hoping that, you guys are getting that information, at the very least, some entertainment value out of these videos. And of course, I can't go into the booster box opening without, of course, doing one of my personal favorites, reading you guys the top comment from last video. My favorite comment came from Kevin D, and his comment reads, "Personally, I have not seen DBS packs or events at my locals. I have, however, seen the cards pop up on online retailers here, so I assume there is a small community of collectors in Australia. I believe that for a TCG to grow, it needs both in-person playable events as well as collector sides. So I'm not sure how well DB will thrive." And of course, you are answering my question from the last video of, do you think Dragon Ball Super is a dying card game? I think it currently is, and I think a lot of you also kind of agree with me as well. Thank you for everybody that did comment in my recent video. Kevin D, thank you so much. You were my favorite comment, because when you put into perspective both collectors and players, I think in order for a game to thrive, you are 100% correct. You need both, right? You need the collectors and you need the players, and they got to come and meet in the middle. And I think right now, currently, what you are seeing is that TCGs are starting to favor one side. I think everybody can agree that it's favoring the collectors. Recently, I mean, not all card games are doing that. Not all TCG products are doing that. But I think the majority of them are. When you look at Pokemon, when you look at Dragon Ball Super, you look at Magic the Gathering, all these guys, especially the top dogs. Yu-Gi-Oh! Isn't doing that, actually. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is not doing that. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is actually pumping out some very good product I'm seeing lately, and for a reasonable price. And I'm very excited about that, because I'm actually going to be bringing more Yu-Gi-Oh! Content here at the end of this month. I'm very excited to show you guys what we're bringing in. I think you guys are going to like it. So thank you, Kevin D, for the top comment. Really do appreciate it. Of course, I also want to propose a question of the day to you guys. This is something I always like to do, to just give a thought, just to kind of put some thoughts out there so you can have a conversation, debate things. My question of the day, though, is going to be a little bit differently. It's really not so much as a deep discussion as so much as asking you guys, the viewers, a question. And that question is, what type of content would you guys like to see next on this channel? I've done a lot of TCG products, but I want to ask this question. Would you guys like to see booster box openings of Pokemon, or would you guys like to see booster box openings of My Hero Academia from, I believe it's called Universe is the card game? I'm seeing a lot of people commenting about, My Hero, saying My Hero, new card game, My Hero, this stuff. And I'm seeing it getting a lot of attention, so much as on Twitter. They're coming out with some new booster boxes. Of course, Pokemon, we all know what they're into, what they like. So yes, my question, what would you guys like to see a booster box opening of next here on this channel? Pokemon or My Hero? Comment down below, let me know what you guys think. And now with all of that business taken care of, let's get into the booster box opening, part 3, Dragon Ball Super, coming at you. All right, we are going into box number 9. Of course, you guys should be familiar with how this process works. We are only going to slow it down to show you guys basically like the full arts, the high values, the rarity, stuff like that. So of course, we're just going to turn and burn through these packs real quick and then go ahead and get to the end of the breakdown. Of course, thank you guys so much for watching and checking out my videos. I really do appreciate all of you that come by, stop in, hit that like button, comment, any of that kind of stuff. It really is greatly appreciated. Even if you just come in just to watch it for a little bit and do nothing else, I really just appreciate it so much. So again, if you're new here, consider hitting that subscribe button. Other than that, sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Alright, that concludes box number 9. Of course, the cost, we know what that is $33.33. Total value pulled here was $32.05 for just a little bit of a loss of $1.28. And if you guys notice, I highlighted it a little bit of like a light green. Normally, if I lose money, I highlight it red. If I, get money, I highlight it green. This time I'm just going to highlight it in between the middle there, just to kind of signal like we lost money, but we didn't lose too much money. So as you guys can see here too, that Violent Rays card is the card I was really hoping to pull a lot of. I thought I was going to get way more than what I've currently got. I believe that's the second one we pulled. That card is valued at $21, and it's just a super rare. So I was going into this thinking Alright, this is just a standard super rare. Typically you get a good amount of super rares per box. I should be able to snatch up about 5, 6, 7 of these maybe, and that just wasn't the case as I went through this booster box opening, so that was my process going in, just didn't manifest, but still very good to just lose a little bit of money there. So let's go on to box number 10. Alright, you guys, that concludes box number 10. Of course, we know what the cost is by now. Total value pulled here was only $20.24 for a little bit of a loss. Nah, I'm just kidding. That's a pretty big loss, actually, of $13.09. So, not doing too good here. The only thing that is to, kind of keep in back of the mind is we did make a profit, so we have locked in a guaranteed profit. So, pretty much everything here is above basically what I've spent, which is a good thing. But to still see these losses, it's just not good, so let's hopefully we have some better luck here in box number 11. All right, there we go. That concludes box number 11, which was a little more favorable on our side here. So the total value pulled here was $36.96 for a profit of $3.96. I know not the greatest profit in the world, but hey, it is a profit and it's something to just look at as to why. Of course, the most noticeable card pulled there is finally another Violent Rays, which is valued at $21.20. So basically pulling those, and then I also ended up pulling a couple of other good cards too, one of them being $9.70, another one right roughly around the $4 cards. So all in all, pretty good box there. As you're kind of noticing, like one thing I'm picking up here is that yes, you can make a profit, and yes, there is good value here, but the odds on of getting really good value is very difficult to pull. So I guess in the future, if you're looking at to pick up any Dragon Ball Super boxes, the preferred method here, buy singles. All right, that concludes the 12th and final box. Total value pulled here was an abysmal $11.40 for a loss of $21.93. Not the best way to end on a Can We Profit video, but what are you gonna do, right? Alright, you guys, and on this page, it's time for the full breakdown of boxes 1 through 12. So boxes 1 through 4, $201.20, boxes 5 through 8, $226.45, and boxes 9 through 12, which is this video, come out to $102.88, which is by far the worst one. So that's what I'm talking about. Like, there is good value here, clearly, but if you're not hitting on one of the big cards, the value really just isn't there. So my suggestion, buy singles. And of course, the total value between all the boxes 1 through 12 was $530.53 And of course, keep that in mind, case cost was $400, so a total profit of $130.53. All right, you guys, and that is going to do it for this Can We Profit video. That is the conclusion of the Dragon Ball Super edition of this. Just going to kind of real quick go over some of my final thoughts and conclusion of some things. Dragon Ball Super is a very interesting game. I do think it is on the decline, though. And I've been mulling over this for a while, and I think it's time to finally address it. I think Dragon Ball Super is exclusively a collectible TCG game at this point. I don't see it lasting much longer. I don't think it's going to be here to stay. And if it is here to stay, they're going to have to really change up something because even you guys can just tell too, like their rarities just don't have a lot of value into it. They also just are not a very playable game. And of course, we talked about this before as well. You need both sides of it. So you need collectors and you need players. And right now, they just have collectors. They do not have the player base. So I think Dragon Ball Super is going to be a game that isn't going to be here for much longer. So my other thoughts are buy singles. Don't buy booster boxes of Dragon Ball Super. I highly recommend you buy singles. Purchasing a booster box really is like buying a lottery ticket. Of course, now you can get lucky. You can get some good cards, some good rarities out of it. But the truth is you're probably not. I mean, you guys can see. I mean, let's just do a quick recap of what boxes even were profitable, right? So let's see. The last video, really just one of them was profitable. Before that, I write down all my notes. Before that, what boxes? One box was profitable before that in the second video. And going all the way back to the first video, what box was profitable? Oh, look at that, another box. So literally one box per video was profitable for the money I bought. And I did not buy this box at a very expensive price tag. $400 for a whole case is really, really reasonable. It averages of $33 a box. And as you guys can see, that really 3 boxes. So out of the 12, only 3 of them were profitable. The rest of them were just duds. So what does that tell you? It tells you that buy singles, number 1. And number 2, it probably tells you too that this game is just not going to be around for much longer. So those are just my final thoughts. Just wanted to chime in there at the end and just give you guys some quick thoughts and just what I think about all this. I always enjoy making these type of videos. I am thinking about now, spicing it up, maybe doing something a little bit differently with Can We Profit. After this video is released, though, I am going to be honest with you guys. I'm going to be gone just for a little bit. And I'm sorry that this video came out a little bit late. Unfortunately, my AC blew in my house, so I haven't really been making a lot of videos. So now I'm behind the 8 ball. That's why I said I'm going to be gone for a little bit because me and a friend of mine are working on something behind the scenes. We're trying to bring that to you guys really soon. So hopefully we can bring it to you next weekend. I don't think it's supposed to be this weekend. And I don't see that happening at all now. So next weekend, hopefully we can do what we want to do, and hopefully you guys enjoy that bit of content. So in order to accomplish that, though, I'm going to have to hop off of YouTube for a little bit. So this will be my last video for a while. So probably be gone for about a week or 2, and then hopefully be back on here making some good content, making some fun stuff, because I am working on a lot of stuff behind the scenes. Just takes time and it takes money, and unfortunately my AC blowing was something that I did not anticipate, and that really hit my pockets hard. So other than that, you guys, thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Again, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Subscribe if you're new here. Really hope you guys do that. And other than that, that is it, man. I really hope you guys enjoyed this. And I'm really excited to hopefully bring you guys some new content very soon. So with that being in mind, that is it. I am signing out. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time right here at Table of Madness.